is this channel about? Who am I and what am I doing? Why am I doing these videos? Why do I have this channel on YouTube? So this is a video for you to understand and for me to explain what does it mean to raise the black? Why are we doing exactly in this YouTube channel? Let's find out. Hey guys, my name is Stavros. I'm a professor of international relations and a democracy advocate. Let's talk a little bit about me, I guess, so you can understand what this channel is all about and what I'm trying to do here. So first and foremost, I teach international relations. This means that I teach courses related, so I'm teaching college courses related to international relations, not only international relations, but international law. I'm teaching US foreign policy, for instance, the Middle East. I'm teaching ethnic conflict, courses on terrorism and counterterrorism. So I'm teaching a lot of different things, but I'm also a democracy advocate. What does that mean? That means that I'm a supporter of democracy in its pure form. I'm Greek and I'm also an Athenian. This is the city that democracy was born, actually. So I'm supporting this kind of democracy, the true kind of democracy, which has nothing to do with the so-called republic. Uh, a quick history reminder: the republic was a republic was the system adopted by the Romans just before they had their empire. They had the Roman Republic, and in modern times, Western so-called democracies are not democracies; they're republics actually. So they adopted the Roman type of constitution and form of government, which was a republican one. The main difference between a republic and a democracy, again, the republic was the Roman state of form of government, and then the Athenian one, the Greek one, was the democratic one. So the main difference is that in a republic, the people elect and representatives, and the representatives decide for everything in a country. The difference in a democracy is that the people, they can directly participate in politics. Sometimes they may have representatives, or they may not, but these representatives, they're not free will, do whatever they please. They have to go back to their base and ask the people what they want them to vote and how they should be voting. But also the people can directly influence politics by directly voting on major and important issues. I'm not talking about micromanaging. I'm talking about voting on specific and really important issues. That's the main basic difference between democracy and a republic. So I'm talking about democracy in this channel. I'm promoting and supporting democracy. You can see the example of Switzerland with the frequent and pretty common referenda and plebiscites, where people not only vote and decide on specific ideas, but they can vote on specific laws, and they can also change the constitution. So they do have the ability to propose laws and amend their constitution, which is what politics is all about. The real hard political power is vested on the people, not in some a republican in the sense of the republic form of government, in the republican kind of thinking, but actually is vested in the hands of people. So this is the main difference between what a republic is and what a democracy is. A republic is, think of it as an oligarchy. This is what it is, right? So a small group of people, an elite, which may be economic elite, political elite, cultural elite, educational, military elite, whatever may have you, they govern and control the country, which is again in contrast to democracy, which I'm talking about and I'm promoting and supporting. So this is part of what I do. These two things, basically, international relations. This is what you will be finding in this channel mainly, but also they will be influenced by my ideology of the idea and necessity of democracy. You may, if you want to dig deeper and find more about these concepts, you should try and search online the concepts of liquid democracy, where people can vote directly on what's happening in their lives. We're in the era of voting on anything from our phones. We can review hotels, restaurants, whatever, but we cannot vote on our future, which is crazy to me. You can also search the idea of the concept of participatory democracy. Again, this is a combination and a hybrid of representatives and direct participation. So all of that can help you find what we're talking about. So regarding international relations, I'm a proponent of peace. I'm not a pacifist. I'm just a proponent of the survival of the human race. So I'm covering all the conflicts right now across the world, and I'm going to be talking a lot about the conflict in Ukraine, the war in Ukraine, and then the war in Gaza, between Hamas and Israel, and any other major conflicts or any other major international developments, but also politics. I'm going to be covering the U.S. elections, but through all these um, um, happenings and developments and global events, we will be using these two ideas, the idea of democracy and the idea of peace. How can we have peace in the European continent? How can we have peace in the Middle East? That's what we're searching. That's what we're looking for in these videos and this channel. So we're not about war. We're not about projecting strength and how to conquer other lands. We're trying to understand what's going on. We're trying to analyze political phenomena. I'm a political scientist. That means that I have to try at least and predict political phenomena if that is possible. At least share with you guys the possibilities out there, the possible outcomes. This is in a way a prediction if you share some possible outcomes. So this is part of what we're going to be doing. But then also I'm going to be giving you my own thoughts, my own suggestions, analyzing, cutting through the bull, telling you clearly what I think and what's going on in global politics, because everybody's lying. We're in this era of outright lie and propaganda. We're going to be raising the black, meaning we're going to be fighting against these lies. But at the same time, I'm going to be giving you my own thoughts, my own suggestions. So you may find in this channel many policy recommendations. What should happen, for instance, to have peace in Ukraine or to have peace in Gaza or to avoid war between China and the U.S. over Taiwan and the Taiwanese Strait. So all of that you may find in this video. And again, raising the black means that we're going to be trying to create an independent voice in this channel. And if this channel goes well, we will be having many people over. We're going to be having some discussions and debates and interviews. All of that will be happening with your support, with the power that you will be providing to me, to this channel, by liking, subscribing, sharing this video and all these videos. If you do like, I truly appreciate. If you do share, I really, really appreciate you guys. So let us be, a group, a team, one fist fighting against the injustices, against the lies, against the propaganda, against the war powers of this world. Let's raise our black, react and revolt against these efforts to basically make us fight one another. Let's unite instead of fighting between ourselves, and let's try and fight for peace and fight for democracy, which are really, really high ideals. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one. And again, keep raising the black guys.